Stay through the final frame. The ending reframes every moment before it and proves that leaves nothing to imagination can mean precision, not provocation. This sequence is architecture and intent posture that edits the picture. Light that sculpts instead of shouts. Choices so clear they read like a thesis. The surprise isn't louder, it's sharper. Try not to gasp when the clarity lands. Open on a quiet lobby washed in early light. Abbie steps into the spill and grants the room a beat to catch up. The look is distilled, column line, tailored waist, fabric that skims instead of pleats, shoulders relaxed, chin level, breath even. She doesn't rush the shot, she organizes it. When the eye can travel north-south without interruption, presence reads larger than the walls. Cut to studio neutral matte wall, seamless horizon, a diagonal blade of shadow across the floor. She turns about 30 degrees, so illumination moves across rather than hitting flat. Highlights polish. Shadows carve. Structure appears. Weight sits mostly on the back leg. Front knee soft, spine long. Hands get jobs, one tracing a seam, the other resting lightly at the waist, so fidget can't steal focus. Micro choices, major difference. Backstage, everything loosens. A cuff adjusted, a quiet thank you to the stylist. A quick line that cracks the grip and camera op. The frame you save often lives right after the pose dissolves, when the laughter escapes but the posture stays. Perfection doesn't anchor an image. Poise does. The lens knows the difference. Color drops in like footnotes. Ink to anchor. Mineral blue to lift the midtones. A near-face note of winter white that bounces light into the eyes. Accessories are surgical, one slender chain, a slim cuff, a single ring, spark, then silence. Editing with restraint is the loudest whisper, and it carries across a feed. We move to texture, raw canvas, a low cube, a thin ribbon of light. Abbie plants through the ball of one foot and lifts through the crown like there's usable air above her head. Geometry without stiffness. The curve at the waist reads architectural, not aggressive. The hem knows when to stop. She counts a silent one, lets gravity settle the garment. And the silhouette lands like punctuation in the right place. Close up, minimal finish. A flyway chooses its own angle. She lets it. The face is the opposite of forced. Brow quiet, gaze with room in it, mouth unpressed. Leaves nothing to imagination here. Means the decisions are legible, no gimmicks to decode. You see the human, the craft, the breath. That truth is what pulls the viewer forward. Motion sequence. Begin, glide, pause, breathe. 2 steps forward, half turn, settle. She doesn't chase the lens. She invites it to keep pace. The jacket hem swings a fraction. Color crests at the apex. The shutter catches the moment at full charge. Movement lives inside stillness, and you can feel it even when the frame freezes. Now, the try not to gasp beat. Window light late in the day. Floor reflecting like glass. Abbie stacks posture from the ground up. Feet parallel, hips squared, ribs knit, shoulders down. Slow inhale, slower exhale. Jaw unclenches and the neck lengthens. The jawline arrives without trying. Light planes across the collarbone with surgeon-level clarity. When tension leaves, presence becomes measurable. Exterior pivot. City blur melts to soft bokeh, breeze with opinions. A strip of raking light along a building face. She steps just out of the hotspot, so glow travels across rather than blasting. Edges soften, midtones warm, outline lengthens. The trick isn't to higher heel, it's telling light where to go. If this set found you, drop the moment you'll replay the doorway hush. The window light stack, the corridor gasp, the color crest spin, the golden hour margin, or that last monochrome breath. Save the stance, borrow the breath, and let light travel across, not at youth, the simplest edit you'll ever make.